Let's go. Let's play some games. All right. 100 stars. Actual 100 stars even, and there are yet more stars to get. That is certainly something. Oh, so one of the interesting things that they did is they did some reworking of some of the puzzles and stuff, and they also added maps to every island. Island is probably the word I'm looking for. Island, I think. So I don't know exactly how much stuff got reworked, but the first place to find out, to kind of check out what's going on, is probably go back to the serpenty area, Dark Serpent Place, and Dark Snake Island, which still doesn't have a map, and see whether or not the puzzles here are more sane. You overslept due to fire alarm waking you up twice, and a false alarm. Ooh, wow, that sucks. Making chocolate mousse to decompress. That sounds pretty good, actually. Chocolate mousse sounds fantastic. I respect that. I think I have done a bunch of the stuff here. Not everything, but a bunch of it. Yeah, I still didn't get this star. Oh, fascinating. There's no way through here without pushing that guy down? I don't have to start from the other location, do I? Well, we'll explore this later. I want to take a look at the rest of the island. Yeah, I feel like there was, like, pedestals and stuff, like the one above here. And now there's not. I think they talked about removing some of the pedestals in this game. Love and hate the difficulty of this game. Yeah, it definitely ramped up. You know, like, the game was really, really great for a long time and got way harder, just way harder really quickly. Like, impressively harder. I've actually done a lot of this already. Wow, I thought I had a bunch more of this area still left to clear. But that does not seem to be the case. Oh, there's still this part. Is this the last? This might be the last last area here too. I don't even know that I've looked at this screen. What is going on here? Oh, wild. Not even at like 25% of the game had already queued up for it. Well, hopefully you had fun with the parts of it that you were able to play with. Oh. I definitely enjoyed my run through this game, but yeah, the tail end of it is certainly on the harder level, and like there's some amount of, like, you know, harder difficulty that I really like. Like, I like banging my head against some difficult puzzles sometimes, but the way this game does difficulty for some reason doesn't click quite as well for me. So there's still like 2, I think, puzzles or 2 screens with stuff left to get. In the Serpenty area. So not actually a whole lot. It's kind of surprising. I thought there was going to be more to do here. And then there's also the straight up win the game thing, which I haven't done yet. Which is, I think, here, right? This is the central island. The big doors that we opened. Yo, what? Wait, how do I get that star? Are you kidding me? Oh, I see a guy up there. The guy with the eye, the Roblox. There he is. Wow. All right, that's silly. This game is silly sometimes. Give me the star. Now at 101 stars. What an unfortunate number. 101 stars implies a much larger number of stars. I know I'm missing like 3 stars on the Serpent Island, which makes me wonder just how many stars are in this game. Like, 104 is a strange number of stars to be the total number of stars. Oh, this is blacked out now instead of being like the cloudy thing. I wonder if they did the same for some of the other... There was... I'm trying to remember which levels. There were like some other levels that had some locations that I hadn't visited yet. And I was like, oh, how do I get there? How do I get there? How do I get there? And maybe the answer is I don't get there. Maybe with the new changes, the truth is revealed, and you just don't get there. Here, there was 1 or 2, I think? Maybe? Yeah, they're just blacked out. There's no way to get there. Oh, man. I beat my head against these stupid tiles for so long. Alright, but there is a little bit more clarity in what is doable and what is not doable, which is nice. This is fascinating. It's got doors. Do you see it has doors? It's got doors? This room has doors? Like, not unusual doors. Doors we've already been in, but like... doors. Oh, and then there's the other thing. Exit Island. My god, is that ever a necessary quality of life change? So let's see what I am missing, if anything, from all of the previous major islands. That feels like a good place to spend my time here. Figure it out. Nothing. Straight up nothing missing from Tidal Reef. That's great. You've done some good work. I think there's still a couple of things in the volcano. Let's say, like, the volcano, I didn't quite get everything. I might have gotten everything at Albatross Place. At the Frozen Peaks. That's what they're calling it. And that over there must be, like, future content, right? That must be stuff they're planning on doing but haven't done yet. It must be. There's a bird? What does the bird mean? There's no bird. There's just a turtle. What? Now it's a turtle. It was a bird. Found a number for how many total stars there are? Is it 104? I didn't think it was. I was fairly certain it was going to be a higher number than that. I'm still going through it. Like, I think I can get a better sense of exactly how much I am missing right now. Why do you suppose this tile has a flag on it? What do you think the flag means? What did I think I needed to come back here for? I guess let's go find out, maybe? Oh. I mean, good odds it's nothing. But, like, I would never forgive myself for not checking out a room with a flag. Yeah, gotta go up and around. Oh, it's the hot spring. With all of the lava. Alright. Good enough. Exit Island! Yeah, feels real powerful. Look at all that backtracking I don't have to do. And then, did I miss anything in the Frozen Peaks, is the other question. The big icy place. Really? You gonna make me climb up here first? Alright. Ooh. Alright. Newly counted star. We're at 105 now. Really? Just the 1 star here? Alright, well let's see if we can resolve this 1 star. See if I can figure out how to get here. Oh, I can take any albatross. I know how this works now. Any albatross gets you wherever you want to go. Or maybe I have to rediscover stuff. Oh no. Okay, I have to rediscover them in order to turn them on, so I can get from place to place. Alright, well, whatever. That's fine. I'm also missing some music notes here? I'm still missing music notes? I don't remember ever seeing this screen. What? How much of this did I miss? What am I doing? Fascinating. Alright, definitely missing a whole bunch of content here. Well, I guess let's do whatever it is I'm supposed to do here. That didn't work. That also did not work. That worked. Cool. Alright, now this dude is open for business. Oh, really? So all we need is the 1. Alright, cool. Now I've been on this screen. That's good. And I can choose which of these I am going to, and none of these are the ones I want to go to, so we'll go elsewhere. I do need to keep an eye out for music notes, though. Carefully scanning the screen to determine whether or not a music note was missed. And then we already got the 1 on this screen. What's that noise? Well, it doesn't look like I'm going out this way, so I guess let's head back the other way. Notes under clouds seems unlikely. It's possible. but it seems unlikely. Oh. I suppose I'm willing to check. Yeah, I didn't think so. White chocolate mousse and milk chocolate mousse. Dang. Doing some good work out there, Vera. Music notes? Music notes? Anybody music notes? Y'all see any music notes on the screen? And I apparently have an egg? I wonder how many eggs I'm supposed to have. Yeah, it'd be a bit of a trip. It'd be a bit of a trip. It's a little far for me, I think. Ooh, that bird's black. I wonder what that means. Music notes? You see any music notes? Oh, it takes me to this area. Yeah, okay. Oh. Those fill holes. How nice of them. Temporarily. And what does this do? Does this take me somewhere? No. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, that's not where I'm planning on going, but thank you. Do holes need to be fixed? Some of them. Some holes do require fixing. Others, maybe not so much. Music notes? Keep an eye out for music notes, everybody. I'm relying on you because I am incapable of seeing things. My ability to see things, minimal. And here's that star I hadn't gotten. Well, at least I made it to the place with the star that I hadn't gotten. Music note in the middle of the ice. I didn't know that was possible. Oh god. All right, let's resolve this star. Yeah? Figure out how this puzzle works? Get the thing? Probably get the thing? Your ability is about 0 currently? Alright, well. So be it. Respect that. There's just the one crate. Which is interesting. Where do I need to send this crate? Probably not there. Alright, so the plan is lower either of the switches. And once I have done that, I can do a thing. Thing to be named later, but I can do a thing. Alright, you're fixed there, that's good. Probably. Since that can get me down into that area on the left. I don't know how to get out of here. That kind of works. That's not good. Does that get me where I want to go? Like, I gotta figure out a way to get up to that key, right? So, I guess we're focusing on this key first. I was thinking, like, okay, I gotta break out the pointer for this one, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, because the mouse on the screen doesn't do anything. The pointer! I was thinking, that I'd be able to set up a whirlwind here, pointing towards the key, so that this guy could push me into that whirlwind, and then that whirlwind could push me into the key. But it's looking like that's not super possible. So now I gotta figure out a different way. I guess I have to go up to the key? Or maybe get a crate in the way or something? Crate in the way seems possible. Crate in the way seems improbable. The other problem is the positioning, right? Like, I actually can't get a whirlwind facing right towards that key. Because how is the whirlwind going to move right in that spot? Likewise, I can't get a whirlwind facing up from here, because if I'm in this spot and I position them upwards, they're going to be up in the next spot instead of on the bottom here, which is where I would need them to be. So how do I get anything getting me to this key? There must be a way of, like, getting a stoppage here, like get the crate here, or get the crate here, which seems unlikely. Crate here seems real unlikely. But, like, crate here seems possible. I don't know that that does anything, though. It's, like, tucked up in this corner. Like, how do you get into the corner like that? I think pushing this dude has to be the last thing that I do. But I haven't figured out how I want to push him. Like, where I need him to go. I could push you around. And I will, and I will. But I don't know what... Like, I don't have a mental idea. I don't have a map of the configuration I want to end up in, right? I can see where I need to go, but it's really difficult to picture how to get there. Like... Well, that just gets rid of people, which is not really what I'm looking for. That's maybe helpful. That could maybe get a crate into position. That can maybe get a crate. Like, if I can set up... There? I want to push a crate down from here. I want to push that guy. So this needs me to go there. And now, how do I get the crate where I want it to be? Is this a good idea? Could be. Now I get to push the crate to the left. Yes, I think this works the way I want it to. Almost. Oops. Almost. Yeah, this is what I need. All right. Step 1 complete, probably. Get out of the way. Yeah, 1 out of 3 obtained. I feel good about that. It's a good start. And now we restart. Because I gotta get the crate all the way over to the other guy now. Yeah, you hang out there. And then we just gotta get the crate into position appropriately. Easy. Can't believe I ever thought this was gonna be a problem. Well, that was way easier than the other thing. But alright, star achieved. And now there's just that last key? And I still have no idea, like no concept in my head of how I am supposed to position stuff in order to get that key. Actually, I have an idea. Yeah, no. I was thinking, alright, here's the thing that I was thinking of, is if I can get this crate pushed down here, right, to here, then I can run myself down that way, land here, and then what? And then what? Like, now where do I go? I was thinking maybe I get this dude here, and that would let me do something. But putting him here means I can just push him. It doesn't mean that he'll blow me into the key. So, less ideal at the moment. Still don't have it figured out. What can I do with the crate? Where can the crate go to make this job easier for me? How's the brain breaking going? It's, the cracks are showing. Once I started pushing the crate around, some of this ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But I still have no idea what to do with this last key. Is the crate even involved in getting me to this last key? Maybe. I'm gonna try this again and see if this gets me anywhere. I don't think this will get me anywhere now that I think about it. Terrible news. Yeah, I spent some time on this before for sure. It turned out the other stuff was easier than I thought it was gonna be, but this last key is definitely causing me problems. Like, I just don't have any kind of. I'm not sure how to approach it. I'm not sure where to go from here. Oh boy. Like, does that get me anywhere? If I can get the crate where I just pushed that whirlwind to, I think that does get me somewhere. Because I can jump that hole, right? I can go down and jump it and slide across that way. And that'll get me into kind of that mix of ice area. But I have to get the tornadoes positioned such that they'll get me where I want to go. And that is seeming problematic. Because I can slide around in circles around that central area for years, and it'll never get me where I need to go. Grumble, grumble. Whee! Oh, here's something fine. Ah, that does eventually kill me. That's nice of them. There is loop prevention. Like, where else can I position the whirlwinds? The thing is, I can't position them such that they are against a wall and pointing away from that wall. Otherwise, I would have this solved easily. But I don't know of any way to get a whirlwind into that position. One of the whirlwinds spawned in a position like that, the one in the bottom right. But, like, I can't just shift that whirlwind over without changing its facing. And once I've changed its facing, I can't position it facing upwards unless I move it away from that wall. Alright, so it's gotta involve the crate somehow. I guess let's start with that. Let's start with getting the crate. Maybe let's start with getting the crate here. And see if that does anything. That lets me, like, follow the crate to here. And then I can just be in this area and maybe accomplish something. Maybe I can get to here and push around some more whirlwinds or something? I don't know. I guess the other thing I could potentially do is try and get the crate into this hole. If I get a crate into the hole, then I can just walk on the hole, right? Then I can just walk across. And I don't know if that does anything. Probably not nothing. Maybe? Maybe? Worrisome. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to do. So I guess just do stuff until it looks like something. And then we'll figure it out from there. How was I doing this? Like this. That is where I want you. That's where I want him? Is that where I want him? Unconvinced. That's not where I want him. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, that's where I need you. All right, so here we go. Now what? Now what? It's like I should be able to do something here, right? Does this do it? Does this do anything? Well, that's definitely not what I wanted. That gets the crate in the hole. Does that get me any closer to what I'm trying to do? I don't think so. Is there a way to get the crate stopped somewhere else? Like... Is there a way to get the crate stopped where I am currently standing? That seems like it would be difficult to do. Like, if I have that, that whirlwind that I'm currently pushing, aiming the way it's currently aiming, and then I get the crate pushed into it. This is like a long chain of events, no step in which is possible. None of the steps of this chain of events are actually doable. But if I were to do all of the steps of this chain of events, God, how else do you do this? Where else could crates or whirlwinds go in order to get me, the player, onto that key? It doesn't seem doable. Which obviously means that I'm missing something. There's no way it's impossible. But, like, what am I missing? Alright, we're coming back to this. We're just gonna come back to this after I have finished scouring this place for notes. Alright, where do you take me, bud? I hear music, and I don't know if that's meaningful. Yes, it is meaningful. There's a music note on the screen somewhere. There's a block here? How long has this block been here? Does anybody see a music note anywhere on the screen? Far left ice. Yo! I don't see it, but I believe you. Yeah, alright. That was completely invisible. But thank you. Correct. Slightly different pattern than the rest of the ice? Yeah, maybe. How do I go left from here? This way. I heard a music note. Where is the funny ice? All right, I think I see the funny ice. Ah! I gotta go ring the bell first! Terrible news. Alright, well, I can go ring a bell. Oh, God. No! No! Okay. Fine. New plan. New plan looks remarkably similar to the old plan, except less different from the old bad plan. Alright, we got it. Everything's fine. Wait, no, like, actually, though. Where did you just take me? Oh, heck. Alright, is there anything else on this map? Other than that one key? No. There's a note here? Where? Note where? Oh, I see it. Alright, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. It has been done. Here. Excuse me. I keep hitting shift instead of enter. Alright, and now we know what all the music needs to sound like. Nailed it. Alright, I believe there to be 2 stars still unaccounted for in the wild, which would give me 107 stars. Yeah, 3 stars for solving music. But, that might not be right. There might be more to it than that. Can't believe I'm still holding on to an egg. How do we get to here? It must be from here. And now the Albatross network is fully unlocked. Not that it's particularly relevant. But I can now go anywhere that there is an albatross. Which is many places. There are many albatrosses. Albatrossi? And these screens are blank. You cannot get into them. There is nothing there. Man, I really appreciate the changes to the music notes and making them easier to spot. Or rather, giving you more indication that there is one on the map, even if they are still impossible to spot. And then there's just that key that I may or may not ever come back for. All right. I know that there's 2 stars on the Serpent Island. Past that, I don't know. I don't think there are many more stars out in the world at all. Oh, there's at least 1 more star here. Wait, this changed. What the hell? This whole room changed. What just happened to me? I can't undo it. Whatever it is, it's been done. I gotta get this all the way around like this to get it over to the place. Okay. But then I have my cape, so that's cool. Yeah, this place is entirely different. There was a star here, but now there's not. Oh, there is! It's sleeping underneath there! You can see the Z's! Ooh, heinous. Got it. Understood. New plan? New plan involves resetting? Yeah, this puzzle was reworked entirely. Did I figure out the ice puzzle? No, I did not. All right, so this one puts the running total at 108. Eastern Shoal. Oh, yeah. This is, in fact, the puzzle that was completely reworked. And the puzzle that was here was like a pattern recognition puzzle that may or may not... Why is this sparkling? What did I get? But suddenly this is sparkling? I don't understand. What is sparkling about this? Why? Is everything sparkling now? Oh my god, everything is sparkling now. What did I do? I broke a ball and now everything is sparkling? Am I on drugs? Is this what drugs looks like? There's nothing on the map. Maybe the ball was full of acid? It could very well have been in-game wine. Maybe sparkle means done? That would be fantastic. Is the one that I left sparkling? Hold on, I have to see if the one that I was in was sparkling. If Eastern Shoal was sparkling. Yeah, this one is still not sparkling. This is the only one that's not sparkling. Does that mean there's still more to do here? Okay, this is sparkling even though I haven't gotten the key. So sparkling cannot mean done. Because I know there is still a thing I need to do here. Part of another island that seemed not sparkly. You talking about this one? I think this is just part of the main thing there. Not its own separate thing. Oh, man. I regret breaking that ball. Because now suddenly I don't understand anything. You can just not be flagged anymore. Let's see if the Serpent Isles is sparkling. Because that can be indicative of, you know, a thing. If I can remember how to get there. That's sparkling also? Damn. This star here sparkled for a hot second. This one. Is it gonna sparkle again now that if I leave now, is it still sparkling? It is still sparkling. Oh god! Patch notes! Hold on. We're gonna look at the patch notes again. Maybe the patch notes will tell me something about what the hell is happening. Eastern Shoal temporarily removed the pattern puzzle and added a new reward to this island. What is the new reward? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't... What? Why is everything sparkling now? What have I done? Oh, gosh. What is this? What have we accomplished? Why is this sparkling? There's 2 rooms and there's nothing in either of these rooms. There's nothing here. Why are you sparkling at me? What is this meant to indicate? Yeah, the eye over here is just an indicator that you need to use eye stuff to get here. Which was what this was. Like, this shallows wasn't here until you stepped into the water. And then suddenly there were shallows. Which is why there's an Eye of Horus on the rock. That Eye of Horus on the sand was right in front of a separate eye. I think it wasn't a star, but there was something over here. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Alright, that's it. I'm Googling Eastern Shore sparkles. Eastern Shoal Sparkles. Eastern Shoal Sparkles, Isles of Sea and Sky. Nope. Ability on Eastern Shoal? What is the ability on Eastern Shoal? Eastern Shoal. Isles of Sea and Sky. Google's not helping. Google's being remarkably unhelpful. Eastern Shoal ability. Nope. Also, Google has revealed the number 109 numerous times, so that's probably the number of stars I am actually aiming for. Which means I only know where 2 of the remaining stars are? 2 of the remaining 3 stars? Yeah, I figured that was the number that you were talking about. All right, let's see if we can go get these last few stars then. Like this one. There's the star right here. Hold on. What did I need to do for this? I need to do something about the crates, which I think means I need my evil buddy to push the crates out. Maybe I can do it. Ah, yes. Let's see. I need to be up here? Nope. Yeah, I need... This is very close to what I need. Oh, okay. Heck yeah! Alright, that's step 1. What is step 2? Wait. Was that not step 1? That felt very step 1-like. What if the actual next step is, instead of doing the thing that I just did, doing something completely different? What if instead of this, we needed to not do this? Alright, well, there's a couple of things that we can try. Unfortunately, Yeah, and all these idiots are stuck at the side now. Alright, reset. How did this dude get resolved? What did I do about you? Ah, I see. I do it like this. And then like this. And then... It can't be push this guy, because if I push this guy, everything's a problem. Crunch. That's not what I was looking for. It can be push this guy. It just has to be under the right circumstances. The circumstances being... Oh, I don't think that's what I wanted. Relatively confident that's not what I wanted. Maybe it's what I wanted. I think what I wanted is to get like a block in the way. Block or evil buddy in the way down there. How do I position evil buddy to be appropriately in the way? Oh, that's convenient. I did it. I did the thing. Okay, now... Oh, that's almost right. I need evil buddy to be one further over. How do I get evil buddy one further over? He needs something to push against. Oh, that's not it. Like that? Nope. It's exactly one off. Alright, so that's the right horizontal positioning. Now I just need to get myself in the right vertical positioning. Oh, stupid evil buddies! Ugh. Oh, perfect. There we go. Wait, no! This needs to be higher up to do the thing! Ah! Maybe I needed to do it with this guy? Boy, that would have made this much easier, yeah, if I had done it with this guy instead. You found what sparkles mean? Should you tell me? I am asking you, now that you know what they mean, should you tell me what they mean? Or should I figure it out on my own? Let's restart here. Alright, now I need Evil Buddy to do a thing. I think I need this out of the way. And then maybe I can have... Yeah. Eh? Why does that not work? I see what's going on here. Also no. Bad. Hey! That did the thing. Oh, but now this dude's in the way! Everything's a problem! I'll figure it out. Alright, fair enough. It's completely reasonable. This dude being in the way is suddenly a problem. Maybe Evil Buddy can fix this for me. Actually, I am relatively confident Evil Buddy can fix this for me. Under appropriate circumstances. Oh no, what have I done? Alright, yeah, just die, I guess. That's cool. How did I resolve this before? Okay, that's a good... That's bad. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! The star kills him! Fascinating. Alright, now we got this. Yeah, you did it! Proud of you, Evil Buddy. Oh, what a mess. Cool. Alright. 2 stars left. One of which is here. I think exactly one of which is here. Man, remember this room? This room was also a disaster. This took so long to figure out. Oh, there's 2 more stars here. Well then, I guess that answers that question. Now I know where all the stars are. That's great. Oh. Oh. This is one of those puzzles. Can't say I approve. Alright, we gotta lower both of these so I can get rid of this stuff. Oh, and then use Evil Buddy to go break open the thing, huh? And then use Evil Buddy to walk into the thing. Wait, no. The star, though. The star, though. Concerning. Eh? Weird. That's so funny. That's so funny that this is what it reverses me to, also, before I died. Like, that's very far back. What else could I put there? There's, like, the crate over here on the left. But how do I get that out from where it is? I don't think I do. Oh, maybe Evil Buddies can stand on the blocks for me? Not if I kill them. Huh. They can push each other. That's news. Oh yeah, he totally can. Ah, and if I get the other one into the appropriate position. This is the exact opposite of what I wanted. Be able to go up from here. Evil Buddy, why? Those are spikes. If only my evil buddies weren't so evil. Maybe more could be done. Wow, this worked out so much closer to good, like 10 seconds ago. What was I doing differently? Hilarious. Is that helpful? Kind of. Spikes! Ooh. Huh, what a trial. Okay, we're starting this over. Both of these blocks are getting pushed into the water. I never want to see you again. You bother me, son. Alright, now, we will release the power of Evil Buddy. And maybe something will be accomplished as a result. Now I just need to be able to push them up. Heck. Oh, maybe if I had the blocks, that would work. Those blocks I just destroyed. Maybe if I had blocks. Alas. Alright, new plan. No, that's not the plan. Die. Thank you. I appreciate your support in this trying time. That's not helpful. Alright, maybe you also die then. I can figure out how to make that happen for you. Into the water. That's not super helpful. Is that helpful? Kind of. That's a little more helpful. Oh, here we go. Ha! Wait. We'll be able to go up from here. Just want to be here and be able to go down, which kind of worked. What if I were again further over? No. Yeah, no. Okay, that was so much easier than anything I have tried to do so far for like the past 30 minutes. That was, they were just, you just do the, they just, wow. I have no idea what's going on, but that sure worked. Great, I love it when things work. Alright, well, you two hang out there, and, yeah, just solve it. Just draw the rest of the owl. Alright, let's figure out what the hell is going on down here. I think this is going to require the assistance of evil buddies. So let's figure that out. New plan? Boy, those spikes suck. Getting buddies to navigate around the spikes is real tough. Why are buddies so stupid? I guess it's because I'm stupid. Seeing as how they're mimics, They only have one intellect to work off of. So if the mimics are stupid, what does that say about what they're mimicking? Alright. None of this works. Everything about this does not work. Oh. That's interesting. I'm stuck in controlling the wind when the wind gets pushed. That's very interesting. Huh. Alright, good to know. Alright. I don't know that that changes anything for me. Alright, you know what? We've got one buddy in there. Let's see what one buddy can do. I see. I see. Well, now that one buddy is in there, let's get the other buddy in there. Happened to the other buddy? Oh no, did I kill him? When did I kill him? Oh, yeah, he just walked into the water. That's no good. Alright, well let's keep our buddies a little bit closer together then. How dare you? Nope. Oh, yeah, he's just gonna die. Alright, well, there we go. Position myself in a place where I can actually take advantage of whatever is going on here. Oh, okay. There we go. Cool. They're doing it. They're doing it. They're making it happen. Well, I, all right, buddy. New plan. Extra new plan. Wait. All right. That's enough out of you. Walk you off screen. Doesn't that work? I thought if I walked him off screen, he just dies. I guess I was misinformed. All right. Well, I could still walk him into the water. All right, new plan. Extra new plan. Yeah, okay, I can work with this. I think I can work with this. What? Oh, there was nothing to push against. I see the problem. How irritating. Okay. More rewinds. Bigger rewinds. More bigger rewinds. Wait, more rewinds. Sorry. Even more rewinds. Alright, this ought to do it. This ought to be what I was looking for. Alright, now into the spikes with you. Hey, Crew Whisperer. Things are, as it turns out. It feels like I'm doing something right here. That's not what I was looking for. Is this right? No, something about this is not right. How do I make this right? Whatever, what if I just did this? See, that doesn't do it. One, two, 3, 4. Okay, I see. I see. I can actually do this from here. This works. And then I walk him into the spikes. And then I get this guy in the right position. And then we do the whole thing again. That doesn't work? Oh boy. Well, that puts me into a more uncomfortable position for sure. Wait, if that doesn't work, how am I supposed to navigate this? It's not like buddies have capes. Do buddies have capes? I don't think buddies have capes. I see. I can push it. Okay, I can use buddy appropriately in this case. This is actually fine. I just need to get this positioned right. Does this work? Oops. Oh no. Wow, that almost worked. That was so close. Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen this game, Gru Whisper, this game has been really, really great. This is now at the tail end. I am at 108 out of 109 stars. So this is really kind of the end of everything. But yeah, this is a block pushing game with some really, really cool mechanics. Definitely check this out if you haven't. I need... Yeah, I see what I need. I see what I need. And it was not that thing. Alright, I need to get... This doesn't quite do it. I need this whirlwind to be up one more. Where do I have room to push this whirlwind around? Gosh. Because that doesn't work, we've determined. That doesn't work because now the buddy can't actually push him from there. And the buddy cannot, in fact, cross pits. Right? See, this push doesn't do anything. Ooh. Tuned in for it a few times. Yeah. I've definitely played it a few times. It's been really good. I've been really enjoying it. Although this long tail of puzzles has been maybe a little bit more than I bargained for. Let's see. Alright, let's do some rewinding. Oh, but now I can use you to get that other one in there, actually. So that's not bad either. Hee hee hee. Alright, so now I can do the thing, I think. Perfect. Kind of perfect. I think before I did this, I needed to get the other whirlwind in the right place. Yeah, before I did this, I needed to get you. One more. What? Oh, this is really not how I thought this was going to play out. So there are two things. God, two things that I thought were going to solve this puzzle, and then it turns out they didn't interact with the mechanics the way I thought they were going to. So this sucks. This is awful. This is no good, very bad, and awful. Well, now what? What now? Does this work with two whirlwinds? Yeah, that's lethal. But why doesn't it just blow him over the pit? Why does it shoot him directly into the pit? What a trial. Okay, so there needs to be a whirlwind. Yeah. Here. And then this other whirlwind can shove him into the first whirlwind and over the thing. My God, this is so elaborate. Okay, back up even further, because we can't send up the second whirlwind until after the first whirlwind is in position. Which actually, that is exactly the position we need. So now I just need you to not die when I push whirlwinds around. And also not push that whirlwind around? Huh. I need to be able to push this whirlwind without my buddy pushing the whirlwind. This is exactly the opposite of what I needed from you. This is the right range, but I still need you to not walk into spikes. And in fact, I need you up one more from here. Perfect. Perfect! Kind of. Kind of perfect. Oh no, now the guy's too far away! Everything is a problem. Everything is a problem. All manner of things are problems. Nothing is okay, and everything is a problem. This really felt like it was it, you know? Except it is manifestly not it. Alright. Maybe I need to get both of the whirlwinds in there somehow? Like, that should be doable. It's just a matter of positioning the whirlwinds here without killing off the buddy in the pit, in the side area. Right? So let's just have you run around out here a little bit while I position whirlwinds. But then I need to position you without problems. Problems. Oh dear. Oh dear. Like, this is all well and good, but you need to be not in the position that you are currently in. That would really fix a lot of problems for me if you could just be somewhere else right now. That would be great. Maybe I can actually do this. Hold on. Maybe you can help. Oh, but now the other whirlwind is in the position. Man! Alright, maybe I can make this work with just that whirlwind in there. Not there. There? Oops. Problem. Big problem. I need this whirlwind to end in exactly this spot. Maybe this is doable? Wait a second. How did the whirlwind get here? This should do it. Yes. Huh. All right. All right. This should do it. You ready? Are you ready? Spikes. Do not get spiked, little buddy. I've kept you around this long. I didn't keep you around just to get you spiked again. Here we go. Moment of truth. That was such an effort. That was such an effort. $109, baby. So that is in theory all the stars. There are still sparkles just about everywhere. And we do have at least one final elemental puzzle over here before it's all over. But it sounds like the sparkles might mean something. So, what here have I done? I've done a fair amount of this, but not all of it. I've done... Okay. Oh. Well, that's curious. I didn't expect to be able to walk through the woods like that. Does that get me anywhere? There's something there? Fascinating. Why is there something there? What is the something that is there? That looks like it might be an arrow block? It's possible that's an arrow block? Suddenly discoveries? I think that might be an arrow block, but I'm not sure. Does that mean that, like... Yeah, this puzzle I got. Does that mean that there's, like, a way into the woods here? Oh, neat. What does that get me? Why would I want to do that? Under what circumstances is this helpful? Shortcut? I mean, I guess. Kind of. Not much of one. Okay, and then what? Like, why? Why? That just lets you go back to here without needing to come out through here, I guess? Like, it saves you a screen of walking? Suspicious. Oh, this puzzle. I sat and banged my head against this puzzle for so long last time I streamed this, and I never did figure out what the heck I was doing here. Oh, God. Now I'm looking at it again, and I just... Wow, I just don't want to. I just do not want to. So what was I doing here? This goes up here. And then I can push this guy up. Oh, this is the wrong place for the cloud, too. So yes, but not by doing that with the cloud. How do I do the thing with the cloud? The cloud needs to go over to the right. Not from there. Like, I wanted to send the cloud over to the right. I think the cloud needs to come down. Where does the cloud need to go? The cloud needs to get pushed to the right now? Maybe... Ooh, I don't even remember what I was doing. Wow, that's impressive. I feel like this was part of it. But now this cloud is in a position where it is no longer useful. So what was I doing differently? Yeah, that's no good. Ah, that's the trick. Was that the trick? That's still not right. Because it needs to be up another thing. This seems broadly helpful, but is not exactly what I need? Still not what I need? Thank you, Vera, for keeping your gym watered. Do I want you to become a cloud? I don't think I want you to become a cloud. Was there more to it than this? There must have been, but I don't know what. Maybe I don't push him yet? Maybe he's not the first thing I do? Suspicious. Crunch. You know, I can kind of see it just from this layout. Which makes me wonder what I was missing from before. When I had the other half of the solution, but was missing the half that now that I look at it seems relatively obvious. Maybe not that obvious. Oh, because there's still the problem of how I get the blob up there. So I need to get the blob up to where the crates are, right? Once I get the blob nearby the crates, they can copy a crate, and I can use the blob to cover some of the holes, so that I can push Earth Guy onto the switch. The problem is getting the blob up there. I can get the blob to here. Oh, that's how I get the blob up there. How did I not think about this last time? Okay, so I now have the second half of the solution to this puzzle, but I have completely forgotten the first half, which is how to get this cloud over here on the right so that I can actually push these idiots upward. How to get the cloud to the place. That ain't it. Alright, that's step one. Step two, I think, is get the blob up here. But I'm not sure what to do with the cloud in order to get the cloud into position. What if step two is copy the cloud? No. Surely not. Alright, let's try that. Is that necessary? Where else could the cloud go? Over to the left? No way. No way, no how. But now we are in a bit of a we are in the proverbial pickle. I suppose, considering, if from here yeah, what was I doing with that cloud last time? I have to go back and watch my own VOD to remember how to solve this puzzle. Alright, what if we push the cloud around first? In what way would we push the cloud around? Do you think? I can get to here without needing any intervention. So that's not nothing. That is, in fact, something. So if the cloud were, for example, on top of this spike, I could push it to the right. This, alas, is not the situation I was looking for. Because, like, that... Oh! No, that does help, actually. I think that actually does the thing. Because I can push it up into the whirlwind, and then the whirlwind will get it into position. Oh, this is promising. Yeah, good job, whirlwind. All right, so that's step 2. Perfect. All right, so now we can make you into a crate. Into the pit, buddy. You go up. I stared at this puzzle for an hour and a half and was not able to reach this point. This is all I needed to do this whole time. This is all I needed. So what does this do? It does actually destroy those. Fascinating. Just solve it, right? Every time. All right, so now the solution space is much wider. What does this do? Huh. Is that helpful? Unclear if that's helpful. Well, that's not helpful. What does this do? That's pretty close to what I wanted. I can use the power of fire. I can use the power of copied fire. I think this does it, actually. I think this accomplishes goal. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And now we get the last cutscene. Out of all those other cutscenes that I definitely remember from last stream. Good thing I definitely remember those cutscenes. This is snake egg? Serpent egg? I think. It sure looks like it hatched something. What is that something? What? What do you suppose that something was? Like, it's... I don't... Not sure I know what that was. I'm gonna take the shortcuts. Hell yeah, shortcuts. It's what's-her-face? The protector spirit, maybe? Here, have 109 stars, please. I've collected the power of the Isles. In order to help protect the Isle... Oh my god, that's a lot of stars. You're coming along too, buddy. Alright, MC really was not prepared to do any flying, but here we go. He's figured it out. I think this means we have beaten the tutorial, yes. Whoa! Giant lady! Oh, giant dude also. Why not? Is this how you become a goddess's consort? Because that's good information to have. Are we protecting the Isles now? Okay, now we have elemental spirits. Thank you, elemental spirits, for providing elements. We love elements. Aw, look, we get to make new islands. That's good. Oh, this is a creation myth. I wonder what the ending is if you didn't have 109 stars. Maybe she doesn't make 109 islands. Maybe she only makes as many islands as you have stars. Maybe you don't get to go with her if you don't have all of the stars? I don't know. These are the 4 elemental gods slash spirits that provided us with some amount of power. And then we woke them up and they helped. And now they're leaving. And in their place, we have whoever the hell this is. Is he eating all the islands? We just made those. Just turned his face into a portal. Oh, I see. That was Earth Guy. And now here's Water Lady. And they're all, like, collectively applying their powers to make mankind? Man has to be baked until he is done cooking. If I was going to be made out of clay, I think I would rather be made out of fired clay. That's fair. Man is full of love now. and produces more man. Yep, that is my understanding of how babies works. Love equals babies. Wait, so who was my character? If my character wasn't a guy, then what was he? Because now, all of a sudden, there is a world, and that world can be populated with guys and presumably women. Although, that's unclear. But then who was my character? Like, Proto-Man? Is this... Is this a Mega Man crossover? It's a stable temporal paradox. Oh, well, yeah, of course. That makes as much sense as anything else. It's cool. I'm just like, after spending so much time on The Last Faith, I am very hesitant to believe in any story that is mildly abstract. I'm just like, wait, what does any of this mean? Nothing means anything. My completion time, 2 hour, 28 minute, 27 seconds. That is a filthy lie. The hell are you talking about? I am 20 hours into this game. Don't tell me 2 hours. What the hell does that mean? I don't think that's right. Today? 2 hours today? I wonder if my timer got reset when they updated. This looks like 3 people, Dan Culver, Craig Culver, and Jason Newman primarily. And then a bunch of random, like, playtesters and marketing people. I mean, a bunch of other people that helped with a bunch of other things, but, like, primarily those 3. Oh, very cool. Interesting, looking at all these localization helpers, like, there wasn't that much text to localize, right? This is a jam, though. I like this track. Kickstarter backers. Oh, no. No. Let's scoot past this a little bit. Alright, at least I have a fast forward. Jonathan Blow kickstarted this game? Alright. At least he's using his witness money for good. Hey. Alright. So they were gonna tell me. That's nice of them. I suspect the ending is the same regardless of how many stars you get. Alright, so now that I've completed the game, what is up? Oh. I could go talk to her again. Still don't know what's up with the sparkles, though. I guess I can get another ending if I like another ending. You'll be very disappointed if there's not at least a tiny visual difference or 100%ing it. I mean, that's fair. There's still sparkles. All right, let's go to one of these small maps and see if I can figure out what's sparkling about it. Definitely nothing that is visible on the map. And it doesn't look like... Oh. Some of these crates are sparkling. Unless they always do that? The crate not sparkling? Was I wrong? Was I misinformed? It's glowing blue. Oh, they always do that. Okay. Okay, there was some actual just like sparkles on the map in a way that I would not have expected otherwise. Like I saw sparkles show up, bring up the pointer, in this like weird pattern here. Like things that I wouldn't have expected to sparkle. Just sit here and stare at them, see if they sparkle again. They sparkled when I died. Maybe if I die again. The 3 crates sparkled on my first death. Alright, the crates aren't sparkling anymore. But if I refresh, the crates are back, as expected. Was I making it up? Did I not see sparkles? Was I lying to myself? Did I just want to believe too badly? I mean, this particular map is slightly complicated because the green blocks don't respect undos. So there might be something else going on here in regards to sparkling. Yeah, I'm not seeing the thing that I thought I was seeing earlier. Ah. Well, I have screwed this up. The problem with things that don't respect undos is if you then need to undo, your only recourse is to restart. It's not like I need to solve this again, though. I've solved this. I've already gotten the thing. I don't understand. I don't know what the sparkles mean. I wonder if there's a way up to the ramparts on the other side. Because it doesn't look like there's anything there. But maybe it's worth checking out regardless. Quick check out all of the other rooms in this map. Just in case something is going on. Does not appear to be a way up to the ramparts from this side. Which is about what would have been expected. Is there more content now that I've 109'd it? Is there other stuff to do? It feels like I gotta figure out what the heck this sparkle thing is. Since, you know, that is, in fact, new content at this point. Oh, maybe. That could be it, Mashot. There is still that one key left over. Maybe I could go get that key and see if it resets the sparkles. Like, literally the only one... No. I finished this island. I finished this island as part of this playthrough, right? I collected everything on this island. There's no map on this island, so I can't check. But I believe I collected the last thing on this island. And it didn't reset. But maybe there's counters for other stuff? I don't know. And it just didn't count it because... reasons? Because reset or whatever across patch for some reason? If Vera's still around, I know she said she looked it up and figured it out. If she could just tell me, that would be great. Is it, okay, maybe not just tell me, but like, is it an island complete flag? Something to let you know when you've done everything on that island? That is easily answered. Yes or no? It is? Okay. So, do they... does the sparkle... The sparkle can't mean island complete, because everything was sparkling. So the sparkle means that there's more stuff to do? But I know there's not more stuff to do in a bunch of these places. So maybe it's just not working correctly? Like, the only place that wasn't sparkling was the island that I picked up the thing that made everything sparkle. And that could be because prior to this I had done nothing on that island, or the state of that island was completely reset with a patch, or I don't know what to do yet. Sure, that's also viable. But like, there's all of these small places that are sparkling too, and there's nothing on the map. Alright, where is Eastern Shoal? Probably in the east, I would have to suspect. Yeah, the one place that is not sparkling, the only place that isn't sparkling, is this one. Which gave me the whatever this thing was. that made everything sparkle, presumably. Okay, so confirm, deny. Sparkling indicates that there is more to do there? Sparkling indicates that there is more to do. But there are some tiny-ass islands that are still sparkling. Is there, like, post-game stuff that I'm unaware of? Like, this island is literally 3 screens, right? This screen. This screen. And this screen over here that had like a dark egg thing on it. So what could there be left to do on this island? I've gotten all of the things. I think at this point it's an actual question. If there is more content past 109 stars and the ending sequence, then I think I might need to be given a little bit of direction in order to start looking at it. Because there's nothing even that stands out. There's nothing that looks like I haven't interacted with it. There's nothing that looks like it's even, you know, collectible. Post-game content. How do I start any of it then? Because it really doesn't look like I have anything to do here. Direct question. How do I start anything here? Because it doesn't look like I have anything left to do here. But it was still sparkling on the map. One of those rocks looks different. Yes. So there is an Eye of Horus on one of the rocks. Because this shortcut here to the side didn't exist until I stepped into the water. So that's what the eye means. It means come over here, there's a secret. And there was a secret. It was this stuff. And then the other eye is indicating what the secret connects to. It's all initiated elsewhere, maybe. I mean, if there's a place that I have to go to turn on whatever post-game stuff exists, then need to go to one of the islands? I don't know which. Maybe that should be the island that's sparkling. What if instead of all of them sparkling, only the island with the stuff to do on it was sparkling? The majority of the content in this game is island-based. In fact, I would argue that all content, 98% of the content, is content that is accessed from an island of some kind. I think the rest of that statement revolves around whether or not you consider walking into a whirlpool to teleport content. Definitely seems like I have done all of the thing that is available to me. Except for that one key. That one leftover key on the stupid Frost Island. I mean, I guess I could go bang my head against that for a bit. Caw-caw! Alright, where is... Here it is. So looking at this... It's still not clear to me what I should be doing to try and fix this problem. If the crate can go somewhere interesting... Where could the crate go that would be helpful? Let's see. I suppose if I sent the crate here, that would be helpful. Would it be helpful? Here would definitely be helpful. Here would be helpful, but I don't know how to get it to those spots. Here? Would here be helpful? Here would be helpful. If I could get it right here. Here, not so much. Yeah, here and here would be great places for a crate. And I don't know how to get the crate to any of those places. So what else do I do? How do I position myself so I end up walking distance from the key, given how ice works? I guess anything that's in line with the key would work. So like if I position the crate here, then I could come across here, bonk into the crate, and then go up to the key. But, like, how would I do that? How would that get accomplished? Alright, you know what I'm going to do? Is F this key. I'm going to take a break.